As you can hear, the sound of it is really plucky and really organic. And that's what trap music very loves. After we've got it, we need to play some harmonies with it. And as we talked already, it's pretty hard to do if you have never ever played any musical instrument in your life or don't know any music theory. Of course, we have a full course on music theory and building chords and progression for ultra beginners, and we take you till you get the advanced chords and progressions. So make sure to also check it out if you'd like to learn more about building harmonies. But now there are scales which come really in hand for us if we don't know anything about music theory. So usually one song is in one key, and scales are the definition of what the key is. And in FL Studio built-in, we have here a stamp which has a lot of scales here, and I really like the minor harmonic. So if we place it here or wherever actually, it sounds as one. So now you could go and copy it here like this. Make sure to start with the proper ones and start building super simple harmonies like this. And now add a counter melody to it. I really like to start with the third down from the melody. And as you can see, I go super randomly here. I place every note on every beat here and every second beat on the counter melody. And we could now, for example, take it all to the left, go here to File and Save Score As, and save it to your own library. So if you now felt inspired to make this melody in 2 weeks, when you will have a new song coming in your head but you will have no harmonies ideas, you can go to your own MIDI folder and choose from them. And the advantage of using those instead of using MIDIs is that you get way more satisfaction out of it for sure. And the second, that is uniquely you. And if you use MIDIs all your life, you will never be unique in music industry. And being unique is actually the key nowadays, since there are millions of producers making music, but the ones that are unique stand out. So try to use scales like we did right now and save the melodies that you already wrote down. But for example, I don't feel like using it. You can use it yourself if you want. We can go now to a different scale like minor natural, place it here and see how it sounds. So let's build something out of it and see if we like it. That's our root note since I placed the stamp on D. So let's make a simple chord on the bottom. As you can see now, I placed a little chords totally randomly. I just throw 3 notes really near to each other, but in the scale here. And after that, I've added a super simple melody like this, which I don't even know how it sounds, but it's in scale all. So it should sound decent enough. Now to make it even more organic, we can go to Tools and Strum. But let's say we don't want it on the every one, but maybe only on the first ones. And now if we mark them and go to Tools and Strum, I like it somehow, maybe a little less. And now we can just place it a little bit to the left. Right, and you can hear that it's playing good together. And now, of course, again, you can go, place it all here, go to Save Score As, and save it to your own library. And you can do it, for example, again with harmonic scale, but with different roots, and see if you get inspired differently. And to boost your productivity in the studio, I would even say to have 3 hours of this session a week of just writing down harmonies and melodies with the melodic scales here. For example, I really love the Japanese one, which we have here. It's super dark and trappy sounding. And for sure you'll find something here, but if you don't feel like it, you can go into downloads of this course and take some of the scales from here. Most of them are this Japanese style scales, which are perfect for hard trap melodies. And of course, as I said, the better instrument you start with, the easier it will be for you to come up with nice finished result or nice finished melodies. So let's load a Hiraroshi scale here, but in the sampler, and if you click S, it will automatically show up here. So let's load Hiraroshi scale here on the sampler, so we have it as ghost notes on our main instrument and we don't have to bother with anything else. That's what I like about the scales, it's that they fill the whole keyboard on the piano roll. So now if you have it loaded, let's start building something out of it. I like to start with simple arp going up or down through the scale notes. Top melody on it. Let's copy it here. And let's go down here. And let's go down. Here. And copy it here. Oh, we got it wrong here. I pretty much like it, but I think we should go lower in the BPM. And that's also an aspect which provides your track with different feeling. If we start with 94, for example, you can see the dark feeling already coming in. And if we had it on 40, it's also pretty nice, but more wavy and not that dark feeling which I really wanted here. Love it, perfect. And now you could go and start with this thing, or you can say, I like it, but I feel like doing something else right now. So you can again go and save score as and choose a new scale and check how you will go with a different one, right? Also try to make super simple stuff like having a one note every half a beat and one counter melody every 2 beats, for example, like this. And I'm sure that writing melodies will be way easier for you if you just sit down and collect everything you have in mind. If you've done something like this, feel free to DM me on Nerves Official or FL Studio Tips at Instagram.